Greetings fellow Decepticons, Soundblaster1987 here. Apologies for the misleading, but unfortunately the review I said I was going to do last time is not currently possible. You see, to review Generation Sandstorm would require in-hand side-by-side comparisons with Generation Springer, which I do not currently own, or any repaint of the Springer version of the mold, i.e. Cloud Rodmus and Botcon Battle Trap. Don't have any of those yet, so I'm going to have to go with my recent eBay acquisition, Energon Megatron. This is pretty much the largest of the space gunship Megatrons that Hasbro made up until about, 2019, with the new movie masterpiece 2007 movie Megatron being in production right now. As you can see, this is quite the bulky, cumbersome gunship, and slightly albatross-like with the angle of the wings and the long nose. It's pretty well armed as well with these giant mouthwash cannons, and the guns here, and a couple of guns molded into the side of the cockpit here, etc. Now, this is actually the larger of two versions of the Energon Megatron mold. This larger version was once reviewed by Bolt Matrix a few years ago, whereas TJ Omega reviewed the smaller Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack version that came with Optimus Prime. As stated, this is the larger version. For comparison, Takara Legends Blur and Thrilling 30 Waspinator. Yeah, pretty big, isn't he? We'll get back to these two later. As stated, this is the Megatron from the Transformers Energon toy line of 2004. He comes with this little tank accessory, which can plug into the top of the vehicle mode on these 4 mini-com ports on the back here. This, combined with the opening wings, is meant to be hyper mode. One of the features of the Energon toy line is that the Decepticons have hidden weapons and or third transformations, as opposed to the Autobots who can only combine in pairs. This is a pretty silly hyper mode, as opposed to the whole third jet transformation Scorpion arcade. I'll get to him next week. But looking at this little tank accessory a little closer, it is actually moulded and specially designed to be more like the tank that Megatron was in Transformers Armada the previous year. Not exactly an H-tank anymore due to their moulding requirements for combining with Energon Megatron, but the basic mould patterning from the original Armada leader Megatron is there, with the panels on the treads, the battle damage on the armour, minicom port up top, and a missile firing turret. Apologies for those listening through headphones to this review. It also has a flip-up targeting scope, and the Decepticon symbol here will light up in red when the button to launch the missile is pressed. I do not, unfortunately, have the missile because I got this loose on eBay. Can't get everything, can you? Anyway, to transform Megatron into robot mode, it's alarmingly simple for a figure this big. To start with, disconnect the wings from the turbines, rotate the entire wing assembly 180 degrees, so the Decepticon symbols are facing the right way up when viewed from the back. Then, open out these spring-loaded turbine intakes and bring the racing knees into place. Fold down the landing gear, which actually has rolling wheels unlike some figures. Then slide these panels down to spring load the feet into place. Not easy to do with the toy facing away from you towards the camera, to be honest, but that's my fault for choosing this kind of review setup. Sometimes it's easier to just grab the toes and yank them out from underneath. This one doesn't quite spring out all the way somehow. From here, pull out the shoulders like so. Double hinge for nose cone and cockpit assembly back to lock the wings in position, and then flip the neck panel out to lock the shoulders in position, flip up the horns, and as you can see, the fists spring load themselves into place when the legs are out of the way. Hinge the wings to your likening, and this is Energon Megatron in robot mode. As you can see, he was clearly designed after G1 Galvatron, hence the reason why he was still called Galvatron in Super Link, the Japanese version of Transformers Energon. Now, before I move on to the articulation, it is worth pointing out that up here on the top of his left shoulder pylon is where the Spark Crystal and Energon Starport are supposed to be. If you have an Energon Terracon figure, that's Dive-Bomb, Battle Ravage, Insecticon and Doomlock/Cruellock, none of which I currently possess, you will be able to take the Energon Star from them and put it on here to increase his power. Now, articulation is pretty decent for a figure of this era. Not only are the slightly rubbery horns movable back and forth, but also the head swivels 360 degrees. Shoulders move. Okay, so they don't move out of that joint, but they do have full rotation at this joint here, which is sadly restricted by the wings. Ratcheted outward movement, complete. Ratcheted elbows. Swivel below the elbow for forearm transformation and, well, not so much transformation, but for posing the arm with the tank cannon attached with the barrel facing forward. The mouthwash cannons on his shoulders can also pose forward and back. Multi-directional ratcheted hips. Breakable sideways knees. Very loud ratcheted forward and back knees as well. And no ankles because his feet are spring loaded for transformation. Although some would consider him a brick, I think he's pretty posable for this kind of timeline era. Here are Takara Leisure's Blur and Generations Waspinator again for size comparisons. Both of these figures are around the same price now that I got this for on eBay. Just goes to show, price isn't always everything when it comes to quality. Now, this tank piece can open out a couple of clips and attach both ways to Megatron's forearm. Like so. And there's a small blue switch on Megatron's back, which if you press it, a completely clear, colourless replica of the sword he had in the cartoon falls out, which can be inserted Cyberplanet Key style into the back of the tank. Like so. Whoops. As you can see, the sword also makes noise when attached to the tank. So Megatron can be either a gunman or a swordman, depending on which way round you hold the tank. The hyper mode ring extension still works here, and this is actually the way he transforms in the show, with his stock footage transformation montage being in hyper mode with the green inner wings extended. That just about wraps things up, I reckon. Apologies for misleading my audiences with their previous attempt at saying what will be next. This time, I'm afraid, I still can't review Sandstorm yet because I haven't got a Springer to compare it with, so instead I will be reviewing Energon Scorponok next week, till all are one.